Welcome guys. After the so many videos we've done today, let's talk about the bank statement. If you want to study abroad, this is a very important aspect. Take a pen and a paper. Let me give analysis. I will use the case of the UK. Then I will talk slightly about Canada. If you have admission to the University of Portsmouth, for example, and they say your tuition fee is £15,000, and you have been asked to pay an advanced tuition fee of £5,000, then you still have £10,000 of tuition fee to pay. So you are left with £10,000 to pay. Write down the £10,000. That is it about tuition. The second thing is your living expenses in 1 month is evaluated at £1,000 in the UK. And then for the school year, for the whole school academic year, your living expenses can go up to, living expenses is the money you have to eat, you feed, and the money you have to pay for accommodation. So if the university says that you need £15,000 for your living expenses, feeding and accommodation, you write it down, £15,000. Remember that you are left with £10,000 of tuition to pay. £15,000 plus £10,000 of tuition that you needed to still pay. You sum them up and it gives you £25,000. For you to have a good bank statement that you go to the embassy will not have an issue, your account should be carrying £25,000. £25,000 you can convert to France CFA will be giving you not less than 15 million. So for you to go to the UK embassy, if you are working on the arithmetic we've been doing, you need the rest of your tuition and your living expenses for 1 year. We converted it and it's giving you 15 million. The 15 million needs to be in your account for 28 working days or for 1 month before you go to the embassy. Write it down. 15 million needs to be in your account. In your account. It should not be in your father's account. In your personal account for 1 month before you go to the embassy. I don't care where you take the money. I don't care whether it's a loan. I don't care. All is that the money needs to be in your account and it should be in a good bank. For example, Union Bank, Eco Bank, those big banks in Cameroon. So when the money is in your account for 1 month, you go to the embassy. It takes roughly 1 more month for the visa decision to be out. So your visa decision is out after, let me just say, the money is supposed to be in that account for completely 2 months. So be it you borrow the money, you took it from where your father blocked his money in your account, I don't care to know. All I want to see that you have the required amount in the account before you go to the embassy. For Canada, it's a bit different. The money, it still goes like you pay part of the tuition that is left plus living expenses. For Canada, the money is supposed to be in that account for 4 good months. For Canada, I mean 4 months. 4 months before you go to the embassy. So for Canada, you need all the money. If it's 15 million, the 15 million needs to be in your account for 4 months. At the number 4th month, you print your bank statement and you go for your interview at the embassy. When you go for the interview, the decision is not made immediately. Sometimes they delay the decision. So you have to leave that money in that account. The money needs to be in that account for additional 1 month. So if you're having 15 million for Canadian students, that 15 million might stay in that account for 5 straight months. Put that at the back of your mind. And in some cases, the Canadian embassy or the Canadian system demands you to transfer the money to Canada. So it's a game, because you already said that the money is for your education. So at some point, If they are not trusting you, they just ask you to transfer the money to Canada before they give you a visa. So if you look at these two, UK seems to be the easiest to have, the easiest in bank statements. So think about it, discuss this with your parents, open their minds, and then they will let us know, or they let you know what you should take. I know so many people are still confused about bank statements in Cameroon, around us, but I came to do this so that everybody else can understand what bank statements are all about. Remember, we are doing this to help Cameroonian students who want to study abroad. Students are not supposed to pay us. We are not taking any money from any student, but all students feel free to get to us if you need assistance to study abroad. Thank you guys. Share the video if you learned something out of it, and stop being stingy. Share the video, invite others to join our page. Thank you guys, and do have a great day. Thanks.